Alright, round two. Wow, this place actually looks really pretty. Um, oh man, yeah, I'm like totally into this. I don't know where the heck we are, but oh, it's gonna load a little bit slowly here. I'm actually uploading the first video of this right now. Um, and I kind of forgot that that bugs down my internet a little bit, even on the nicer internet that I have at this place that I'm staying at right now. It should be finishing up pretty soon, though, so... Oh man, this is really a gorgeous place to be, but I have no idea how I'm going to try to figure out where we are. I guess I'm just gonna have to click way off in the distance over and over again until... wonder who lives there. Anyway, until this highway ends up leading someplace. Oh, there is another car. And perhaps a collection of buildings back there? Oh man, I'm really not optimistic about this round. I mean, things could change, but... I mean, it's beautiful, but I just don't see myself figuring out where this is without traveling like 100 miles to find civilization. Man, these people... This is like houses. These people live out here. Or they might be rentable cabins or something. I like to think they're houses, though, because this is gorgeous, and I'd like to think that people live here. Even if it's not me. Even if I'm not the lucky one. Oh man. They're actually building a new one, and they have moss on the roofs. They have mossy roofs. Maybe that's why they're building a new house. No, actually... A lot of these places have mossy looking roofs, so maybe that's not the reason, maybe that's normal here. I bet it would be a good insulator at the very least. Oh, come on. The first sign that I've seen, and you're gonna... Hit or run? Food, lodging, beds? I couldn't really understand. Oh. Hytteron. Hytterron. Hytteron. Hytteron. Oh. That might be the construction company. Hitomter? This is kind of sounding maybe like Northern Europe? I'm probably way off. And I don't know a country code for, like, I don't know country codes on phone numbers or anything like that very well, so... I know that the United States is one, because that's where I live, but I don't know any place else's country code. I've never had to make an international call. I've never been... out of the country unless you count like just barely into Canada when I was a little tiny baby. That doesn't really count. No something. At least I think that's what that says. No vacancy? This definitely seems like another country, because all the words and letters that I've seen so far haven't really matched up with anything that I know. Oh, why am I clicking the arrow? I could be clicking way off in the distance. Way off in the distance. Whoa. There's a sign. Oh man, I went way past that sign. Didn't mean to do that. I think it's just a sign for the place that I just left. Oh. Stolen. 1 kilometer. So that's probably that little lodging village that I just left. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for something like that. You might think, like, especially if you haven't played this before. Oh man, which direction was I facing? Let's go this way. Okay, I think this is where we need to go. You might think, especially if you haven't played a game like this before, it's like, oh, just, you know, pick a country that you think it might be in and zoom in and look for a name. But, I mean, sure, you'll see some names, in, you know, zoomed way out like this, but then you get, like, more and more zoomed in and you see more names popping up for smaller, you know, less landmark type places. And all of a sudden, it's just like, where am I? Does this not go any further in this direction? Or is it just not letting me go because we're curving? Anyway. I have no idea on this round where we are. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't optimistic from the start. I'm really, really not optimistic now. Maybe this place up here will offer some kind of... stop spinning me around. Maybe this will offer some kind of information as to where we might be at. Something being constructed here. Now this looks like it might actually be somebody's house. Or just really fancy lodging. This thing, that's either a hotel or that's a mansion. I mean, that's a big place. Can I see a license plate on this thing? I can see that it's bluish. Kinda aqua-ish. Oh, maybe this has something useful on it? It's not picking up the letters at quite high enough of a resolution. Wait, new... Summer... something? I can't read any of this. VIN? Partially obscured by a pole. Oh, tie-in. It's kind of like that word I found earlier. I have no idea. BNS consent? I'm not sure what to think about that. Maybe this sign here. Going on an adventure. This sign says nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, actually it says Appen Colden Kjarg. I don't know how to say that. I could kind of read it though. It looked like a... No, that's too close. It looks like a Kolenckjanng and Stengt. STNGT. I'm gonna say like Germany, Austria, Poland, maybe Denmark. I'm not that familiar with whatever language that might be. Kinda set me down in this gorgeous place in the middle of nowhere, and I have no idea what to look for. Let's just break even and call it Denmark. And it's gotta be someplace near the coast. That's Germany. Let's take... See, these words look a whole lot like some of what I was seeing. Well, some of it. Lithuania? No. Those words don't... Those names don't look quite right. Norway? Yeah, see, these places also seem a whole lot like, you know, what we might be looking at right now. Sweden, maybe, but I wasn't seeing a whole lot of, like, umlauts over the O's and stuff. Finland doesn't seem quite right. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just pick... What way is the water? I forgot. And you're hearing somebody messaging me on Steam. Or not Steam, Facebook. Another one of my friends who you have not met yet in video. Maybe someday. I have really no idea. I'm gonna plop it down in the middle of the border between Sweden and Norway. Closer to the, well, I would say closer to the coast, but it could be this coast. I'm just gonna say right here. Make a guess. Hey, that actually, I mean, I didn't get that many points for it, but I could have been further off. And I guess what we were looking at, see, that's another deceptive thing about this game, is that it looked like we were looking out on a really huge body of water, but in reality, I mean, it was just a giant lake. It could have been the ocean. I had a feeling it wasn't the whole ocean, maybe maybe an inlet or something like this, or, you know, any of these other smaller ones that are around here or something. But, you know, in person, that looked like a huge body of water, but on here, I mean, you can't even see it this far zoomed out. Now you're starting to see it, and it's this. Oh! And there's the name of that... there's the name of that thing that I was seeing. And apparently I was on this highway the whole time. And I think I had followed it all the way up to, like, up here or something. But yeah, I would have never found this. I don't think in a million years I would have figured out where we were. Anyway, thanks for watching, and next video, next round.